Guys, coming in, I know that I am very behind on both TV promos and trailer reactions, so I know that I said I wouldn't do this ever again, but I figured that because I'm so behind, I might as well just do a combined video talking about the ones I missed. But I'm not going to react to them. I'm going to do what I did the last time, where I will give you my afterthoughts. I will watch a promo and then give you my thoughts on it, and then I'll watch a trailer and give you my thoughts on that. So that's how I'm going to do it. I think it works better for me that way. It saves you guys time to, like, watch me react to things and not have much of a reaction, and things like that. So, without further ado, we're going to start with a TV promo, starting with one I've already watched before, but I am going to watch it again, because I want to be able to give you guys my clearest thoughts on it, and I will see you guys for that. Alright guys, so the first TV promo I'm going to be talking about, I've watched many times before, but I wanted to watch again just so I could give you my clearest thoughts on it, and that is the sort of teaser for Fuller House, which of course is something that I've been very mixed about. I'm a huge fan of Full House. Let me just say that right off the bat. I think Full House, I mean, is a very fun show. Yes, it's cheesy. Yes, it has its cliches, but if you can overlook it, it's a very entertaining show. It's quite funny. It has a really enjoyable cast that really do work really well together, and because of that, that's one of the reasons I am looking forward to this. My thing is, though, that was the 90s, okay? One of the reasons that Girl Meets World has worked is because Boy Meets World was never that cheesy of a show. It was a very realistic show in the sense of how it portrayed high school, how it portrayed characters. It didn't have the cheesiness that Full House had. And now that it's, the 2016, we're not like it was back then. Back then, sitcoms were, like, the big thing. I mean, sitcoms were equivalent to, like, Marvel back then. I mean, they were huge. Everyone was doing a family sitcom. They were huge. And yeah, they might have been cheesy, but, you had Full House, you had, like, Family Matters, you had all those kind of shows. And I just don't know if this is gonna work. Is it necessary? No. It was awesome, though, to hear all their voices again. I definitely will say that. And a lot of this is nostalgia. I definitely will say that. I am definitely looking forward to the nostalgia. I am worried, though, that this is going to be like a Jurassic World or a Terminator Genesis, where they literally just throw in every single reference they can think of and just try to bring in references like that. And if that's the kind of shows it's going to be, I'm not looking forward to it. One of the reasons, like I said, Girl Meets World is working. I know I hate to compare it to that, but that's what you have to compare this to, is Girl Meets World, because that show has worked out so well, because it has not been a direct copy of Boy Meets World. If anything, it's just a continuation of Boy Meets World with more of a focus on Riley and Maya than on Corey, Topanga, and Sean. They've done a very good job at incorporating the characters in Boy Meets World, but not making it feel hackneyed. Here, I feel like it might feel like it doesn't necessarily work, so we're going to have to see what happens there. But I am looking forward to Fuller House overall. I do want an actual trailer. I don't just want this footage of, like, the house, because it was very strange. And them going back to the actual house does feel very far-fetched to me. I don't think we need to do that. I mean, if you want to set it in modern times, fine. You want to have the same characters, that's fine too. But going back to the actual house, seeing Comet is very stupid. The show has a lot of logic that I feel like it's going to gloss over. We'll have to see what happens, though. I will definitely be checking it out. I do want some actual footage, but that's basically my thoughts on that. Let's check out the next promo. So just like the last TV promo was all about, a revival series, this is exactly that. Well, it's kind of that. It's a continuation of Twin Peaks, which of course was canceled, I believe, in its second season. I believe that's when it was canceled. But of course, this is coming back next year, which it's taken a while. David Lynch, said he wasn't going to be a part of it, but now it seems like he kind of is, because he was the one talking in the video, and I really like what he talks about. The location is a big part of, life and things like that. I think that definitely was very interesting. Seeing the Twin Peaks logo, I really like seeing, but you definitely feel that there's just something not right about this town, and I haven't seen a single episode of Twin Peaks. I'm gonna watch the show at some point, but I haven't seen an episode of it, which I definitely do, because of course, David Lynch, I've loved everything I've seen from him. I've never seen something I don't love from David Lynch. I think he is a master in terms of directing, and, definitely, this really does interest me. I can't wait to see how this turns out. So I can't really say too much about it, but overall, this was a really great teaser. Definitely made me look forward to seeing what the rest of this could be. So Twin Peaks, I definitely am intrigued. Let's check out the next promo. Alright guys, this show I wasn't even aware of. This show called London Spy. It's coming on BBC. Now, it already premiered in the UK in like November, but for us it's coming in like I think a few weeks. It might even be next week. In fact, I'm gonna look this up right now. I know exactly when it's coming out, but it sounds really interesting. It's about this gay couple basically, and one of them, Ben Wishaw's character, is like this normal, person. He falls in love with this man, and he is actually a spy. It sounds really interesting. Definitely really does interest me. It is a 5-part mini-series, but it looks really interesting. Ben Whishaw has really been, doing a lot of things lately. After he did Paddington, he really started to make a name for himself in so many things. Of course, Spectre, he was in that. Some really big things, definitely. And I think this show could be really interesting. I'm definitely interested in seeing how it's going to be. Let me see. When is it coming out for the US? I gotta check that. I don't know the exact date yet, but it has come out for the UK, so I might watch it early. I'm not going. What I will do, guys, I don't know if I will review this, like as a week. I won't review it weekly. I'll probably just review it as one season. I won't review the first episode because it's supposed to be a mini series. Although I am hearing they might do a season 2. But this definitely does interest me. London Spy. I'm interested. I'm intrigued. Not much I can say, but definitely interested in this. And yeah, so let's check out the next promo. Let me know what you guys think of London Spy, and we'll see you guys for the next promo. Alright guys, so I can't really say too much about this one, mainly because of the fact that we didn't get any footage, but of course, the trailer I just watched, teaser I just watched, very short teaser, was for Judd Apatow's new Netflix show called Love, which is going to debut later this year. I'm interested mainly because it's Judd Apatow. That's the thing that interests me the most. And because the fact that most of his movies end up very, very rushed because he tries to do more of the story than he can, I think it's a really great idea that he's writing TV series because he can do whatever he wants to. If he wants to do 10 episodes and have those, things he tries to do, because all of his movies do drag on. Trainwreck, for example, great movie, but there definitely are some things in that movie that drag on. And I think this could be a very good example of how exactly not to do that. He could, start a plot and end it when he needs to just by doing this. He won't feel the pressure of, doing a TV series. I think it's a cool idea that he's doing that. Definitely am interested in seeing that. The leads in the show, I don't recognize, which I kind of like that he's which this is going to be 12 episodes. Actually, no, 10 episodes. It is going to come out February 19th. That's when it's supposed to come out. There's no footage yet, which I am surprised about. February 19th, we kind of need footage. But the second season they're already commissioned a second season, and I'm definitely interested in seeing how this is going to be. I don't know too much about it, but just the fact that Judd Apatow is making a new Netflix series, I'm definitely interested in seeing how this is going to be. So Love, definitely interested in this, and I will definitely be checking it out. Let me know what you guys think of this promo, and I will see you guys for the next one. Alright guys, so I just watched the trailer for Stan Lee's new show, Stan Lee's Lucky Man, which is going to be a UK series, but I will be able to check it out because of Solar Movie and whatnot and things like that. First of all, let me just say that I really like that Stan Lee is trying to do something different with his shows, because I believe this is an original story. I don't think this is based off a comic book. I think this is an original story, and it looks way different than some of his other things, even different than Daredevil and Jessica Jones. It's actually about a detective, who can control luck, which sounds very interesting. James Nesbitt is in this, which definitely makes me interesting because he was great in The Missing, and definitely looking forward to seeing how he is here. I don't know too much about the show. The trailer didn't tell us too much, but definitely I'm interested in seeing how this show is going to be. So overall, Lucky Man, I'm intrigued. I think I like that Stan Lee is trying to do something different, and like I said, I'm definitely interested. So I will see you guys for the next promo. Alright guys, so I just watched the Sizzle, as they called it, for Netflix's new show, The Get Down, and this was definitely more like a movie trailer than it was a promo. This looks incredible, though, guys, I have to say. First of all, Baz Luhrmann, for me, is usually very hit or miss. Some of his things work and some of them don't. I really think he's ever made one good movie. Like, Moulin Rouge was an amazing movie. Romeo plus Juliet's okay. Great Gatsby kind of sucks. But this looks really incredible. It looks like they're really going to go into this time period, the 70s, and really explore this club. The acting looks really great. It looks like it has great music, great heart to it. Definitely interested in seeing how this show is going to be. Really, it also looks very emotional. The ending there definitely looked very emotional, and it looks like it also has really great characters that I'm definitely very interested in, and I'm just interested in exploring this world. It looks very crime-infested, and definitely gives me some, vibes of, like, things like Vinyl, the new show on HBO. This kind of looks like that, but, like, more of a black version of that, which definitely makes me very interested. But like I said, the cast here looks really great. I'm definitely interested in seeing how this is going to be overall. 1970s New York, definitely interested in that. But overall, guys, what did you think of this trailer? I cannot wait for this show. Definitely very interested in that. And the next one I'm going to talk about is also a Netflix show. It's a 5-minute trailer. I don't know if it's going to give away too much, but I'm going to check it out, tell you guys how it is, and I'll see you guys for that. Guys, so I just got done watching another trailer for a Netflix series. This one was for a show called The Crown, which I knew absolutely nothing about. I didn't know this was coming out, but this looks incredible, I have to say. I mean, it's about time someone makes a series about Queen Elizabeth. I'm surprised someone hasn't already. But the cast here looks great. It looks like we're really gonna get to see, like, how Queen Elizabeth was treated, and how people saw her as just a queen, and that line with her husband, you know, are you a queen or are you my wife? That also sounds very interesting. I think they showed enough here without showing too much, definitely. Like, it was a 4-minute trailer, but I didn't feel like they showed too much. I felt like they only showed little glimpses of what's going on, and that definitely makes me very interested. But this story just sounds so interesting, and I'm so intrigued by this trailer. I don't know when this show is coming out, nor when the Get Down's coming out, but I will definitely be checking out both of these. They both look fantastic, and The Crown definitely really interests me. Matt Smith looks really great in this too, as does Claire Foy. Definitely really looking forward to this show. Let me know if you guys saw this trailer, and we'll see you guys for the next one. Alright guys, so I just watched the promo for Outlander Season 2, and wow does this look different. I have to say, this show in general, I think, is going to really try to explore new ground in Season 2, and that definitely makes me very interested. It looks like this season is going to be much more of exploring Claire and Jamie's relationship, and not that Season 1 didn't, but Season 1 was definitely more action, and this one looks like it has action, but it looks a lot more different, and I definitely am looking forward to that. I like how they said that the costume is going to be different. Definitely, I think it's not going to be a more lighthearted season, but I do think it's not going to be as dark as Season 1, so that definitely makes me very interested. But again, I didn't read the books, and I don't want to I'm not going to read the book for this one either, because I want to go in fresh, not really knowing anything, and definitely it looks like they're going to try to change things up, and I'm definitely very interested in that. So, Outlander Season 2, I cannot wait till April. Oh, I cannot wait till it comes back, but definitely I'm very interested. Let me know if you guys saw this trailer, and we'll see you guys for the next one, which is for another Star show. Alright guys, so I just watched the inside look for the Girlfriend Experience, which is a new show on Starz, and I'm mixed with this show. I am definitely going to check it out, but I do have to say that this trailer didn't really interest me. I think some of it sounds really interesting. The idea of, like, playing girlfriend or whatever, that definitely sounds interesting. But then some of it looks like it just has gratuitous sex scenes, and I don't know if that's what the show is going to be, but the acting looks okay. I don't think this is going to be an amazing show. I kind of feel it's going to be like Flesh and Bone, where it looks like it could be really good, and that it's not as good as we think it's going to be, but I do like some of the things they said, like how they shot this like an independent film. That definitely makes me very interested. Now, I did not watch the original movie with Sasha Grey, and I don't really intend to, because I want to just go into this show fresh. But Sunday, April 10th, I probably will be checking it out. I don't really know if it's going to be anything good, but I am going to check it out. It's just this trailer, on the other hand, just didn't really interest me all that much. And maybe it interests you guys, but me personally, I just found this to be whatever. I don't really think much of it. But let's get to the next one. Alright guys, so I just watched the promo for Damien, and I have talked about the show before, but this is the official one. I love that the show finally has a date that it's coming out March 7th, right after Bates Motel, which I think is the perfect time for it to come out. This show really sounds interesting. I mean, the fact that we have this character of Damien coming back as an adult, not remembering about, you know, the devil behind him or whatever, sounds really interesting, and the way he's going to have to rediscover all this stuff definitely makes me interested in seeing how this is going to be. Of course, I loved The Omen, the movie from 1976. Amazing movie if you guys haven't checked it out. Very, very creepy stuff, but the actor they have to play him, we didn't really get to see much of him in this trailer, but definitely makes me very interested in seeing how this is going to be. So Damien, I will definitely be checking this out. I don't have much to say about it, but overall, guys, what do you think of this? I'm definitely interested, to say the least, and definitely will be checking this one out. Guys, I just got done watching the promo for 11/22/63, and holy shit, this looks incredible. I have to tell you guys, I mean, out of all these promos I've watched, this might be one of my favorites, without a doubt. I mean, the premise of this sounds really cool. You know, man going back in time to prevent the assassination of JFK, one of the biggest events in history ever. So seeing that could be very interesting. Stephen King, yeah, he hasn't really made very good shows, but this looks great. James Franco looks amazing in this. The acting looks great. The story looks very interesting. And I am definitely interested in seeing how this is going to be. I can't wait till President's Day when this comes out, because I think this has the potential to be a really, really great mini-series. It is only going to be 8 episodes, but I am definitely interested in seeing how this is going to be. I can't wait for it. I am very interested in checking this out. So 11/22/63, you betcha I will be watching this, and the next trailer I'll be talking about is also for a Hulu show, so look forward to that one. I just watched the teaser trailer for The Path, the new show on Hulu. Just like 11/22/63, although this is about should be an actual show that will be a mini-series. And this also looks very interesting. You got a really great cast here. Aaron Paul, Michelle Monaghan, and of course, Hugh Dancy. Great cast overall. Also, it's from the producer of Friday Night Lights and Parenthood. This definitely makes me very interested in seeing how the show is going to be. It's mainly about, it seems to be like a cult or whatever. It didn't really say too much, but definitely I am very interested in this. I really am looking forward to seeing if the show will be any good, but we have one more promo to talk about, and it's the one that probably out of all these was the one I was most looking forward to watching, and then I will do the trailers, but here is the last promo, and I will see you guys for that. Okay, bye. Alright guys, so the final promo I will be talking about today in this video is for none other than Penny Dreadful Season 3. Oh my god, I cannot wait for this. I mean, this looks incredible. It looks like such a dark season. There's so many things that look great. First of all, we saw how Brona and Dorian, they're still in that house. They're haunting. It seems like they're going to haunt this girl. Vanessa's in a mental institution, which is very interesting. Ethan, it seems like, is definitely going to have to deal with him being the werewolf and things like that. Seeing his hair all shaved and things, definitely interesting seeing how that's going to be. But obviously, I cannot wait for this. I like this trailer didn't really tell us too much of anything that's going on, but I cannot wait to see how this is going to be, especially because everyone is divided right now. Definitely interested in seeing how that's going to be. I think this is going to be a very depressing season, but it will definitely be worth it. This show has been amazing so far, and I think this season will be no different. I cannot wait for Season 3. May 1st, I cannot wait, and I will definitely be checking it out. And now that I've talked about the promos, now I will talk about all of the trailers that have come out, that I've missed out on, and I will see you guys for those. Alright guys, so the first trailer I'm going to talk about is none other than the trailer for The Conjuring 2. The teaser came out last week, and I gotta say that I didn't really ever think this movie was necessary. I'm like, do we really need a Conjuring 2? I mean, the first one, you know, was a great movie, but I didn't really think we need one, and especially after Annabelle, I'm like, maybe they shouldn't make one. However, James Wan's coming back, Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga are in it, and that definitely very much interests me. And damn, this trailer. This was such a good teaser. The thing I love the most about this teaser, though, is that it's scary like the first teaser for the first movie. You know, I got a lot of glimpses of the first movie, because most of this trailer is one scene. I know some people are like, oh, well, it's not exactly like the first teaser. Yes, the first teaser was, you know, entirely just one scene, but this is mostly one scene, and damn does it look scary. I'm definitely getting more of a possession exorcist vibe here, which definitely is very interesting. This girl in the movie, I'm very interested in seeing what's going on with her. It looks like we're going to be in a completely different location here, and I like that, again, this could be a true story. I mean, there are things on the Conjuring Blu-ray, it's quite terrifying, actually. It very much could be true, and honestly, they're saying it's true. I kind of believe it from what we're seeing. It doesn't seem false. You know, you can look it up. It seems pretty legit, but the scares in this, I didn't see coming. The jump scare, I did not see that coming. And the thing about the jump scare is that it's an actual scare. There's something that actually scare you. It's not just a loud noise or someone, you know, someone's friend scaring them. It's not something like that. It's not false jump scares, it's an actual jump scare, and everything in this trailer was very creepy. I found myself quite scared at times, and I cannot wait for this, definitely. I am very interested. Like I said, James Wan is back, which is awesome. I'm so happy that he came back, because I knew he said he wasn't going to do any more horror films, but if this is his last one, let's hope he goes out with a bang, because The Conjuring, in my opinion, is the best thing James Wan has ever done. I think it is probably one of the best horror movies of the decade. Definitely, I love The Conjuring, and I can't wait to rewatch it. Most likely what I'm going to do, guys, is I will rewatch it and take down my review, because I don't think my review gave that movie enough justice. Like, I didn't really say how I felt about it. It's like a 10-minute review. It's not that great, but, definitely, guys, I cannot wait for The Conjuring 2, and we're off to a great start with trailers, so let's check out the next one. Alright, guys, so I just got done watching the trailer for Elvis and Nixon, and I didn't really know anything about this, you know, this thing that happened between Elvis Presley and Richard Nixon, and the bond that they had, and how there's this photo out there, and this looks like a lot of fun. Let me first say right off the bat that it is awesome once again to see Kevin Spacey being the president. You know, that's a role he's never going to be able to get out of. I mean, he's the president in House of Cards, now he's president again in Elvis and Nixon. That's really great. And Michael Shannon looks very good as Elvis Presley. Definitely, I will say that. I also like how they're kind of making fun of Elvis Presley and things like that. I think that's kind of fun. Some of this doesn't look like we're supposed to take it too seriously. Colin Hanks looks very good as well, I will definitely say that. And the chemistry between these two, you know, Kevin Spacey and Michael Shannon, look really great. They look like they have very good chemistry, definitely, and I'm looking forward to seeing how these two are going to be in the movie. It's also the second movie from Amazon Studios, which already I think is off to a great start with Chirac. Chirac I really enjoyed. It did have some problems, but overall I really did enjoy it, and I think this movie might not be as good, but definitely is an odd second film, but definitely I'm looking forward to it. You also have Alex Pettyfer, Evan Peters, Johnny Knoxville, Ashley Benson. A good cast overall. Definitely looking forward to seeing how this is going to be. Now, this is supposedly a drama. We didn't see much drama in the trailer, but I definitely feel like it's going to be in there. I'm looking forward to seeing how this movie is overall. It is coming out on April 15th, so overall, I'm interested. I don't have too much to say about this trailer, but overall, guys, I'm looking forward to it. Just Michael Shannon and Kevin Spacey alone, that's enough of a reason for me to look forward to it. Let me know what you guys saw this trailer, and I will see you guys for the next one. Alright, guys, so I just watched the trailer for The Other Side of the Door, and oh my god, this looks so stupid. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, this looks so stupid. I mean, it's so cliche. I've heard this kind of movie a million times, you know, oh, there's the dead kid, and oh, he's not actually dead, he's haunting the family. I've seen that a million times. There have been so many films about it. Sarah Wayne Callie, she's a good actress, definitely. She's a good actress. I liked her on Colony. Didn't really see her on The Walking Dead, but when I saw her on Colony, I thought she was very good there. But this looks really stupid. There's a bunch of jump scares. It doesn't look scary. It looks very dumb, and I'm not looking forward to this at all. I don't even know why I watched this trailer. I just wanted to watch it to see how it is. It's from the director of The Hills Have Eyes. I don't even care. But I don't have much to say about it. Let's just get to the next show, because I have literally nothing to say about this. So now I'm going to talk about another trailer for another horror movie that actually looks really good. And that is the second trailer for The Witch. Oh my god, this is how you do a horror trailer. I mean, both of these trailers, I think one of the things I love the most about both these trailers is that they've both relied on simply just creepy atmosphere and the tension. There are no jump scares in this trailer, which is something I love, and we just get that sense that there's something going on. We don't really know what's going on in this movie. We just know there's something very creepy going on, and there's something just, you know, that the tone is off, it's very creepy, and it leaves you very just, you know, it makes you feel very creeped out, and definitely I think they did a very good job with that. There's a lot of uncertainty in the trailer of what's going on, and I definitely really love that. And this seemed like it's going to be one of those movies that's very uncomfortable, and A24, I gotta give it to them. I mean, they're really killing it. They finally have a movie nominated for an Oscar, which is awesome. And this movie, I'm hearing amazing things about. I'm hearing most people are saying probably going to be the greatest horror film of this year, and I really agree with that. I think it really has potential to be one of those, but I cannot wait for this movie to come out, The Witch. I cannot wait for this. Let me know if you guys saw this trailer, and this is how you do a horror film, and I will see you guys for the next one. Alright guys, I just watched the second trailer for Hail Caesar, and in many ways I would just say this is a clip, because that's exactly what it was. It was one scene throughout the entire trailer. Well, there was sort of a montage, but it was mainly just this one scene of basically this actor just trying to get down the line. What the line was, would that it were so simple, and because of the other man's thick accent, he says it the way that he does, as would it were so simple. And I thought it was just hilarious to watch. I mean, one of the biggest things when you're an actor is line delivery, and just seeing that, this movie is going to be hilarious. It really is. I mean, it's Coen Brothers. That is extremely Coen Brothers humor, and even though the movie's PG-13, I don't think that's going to make a difference. I think the Coen Brothers are still going to do a great job with this movie. I can't wait for Hail Caesar. I've loved everything I've seen of it, and this really wasn't a trailer. Definitely, that's something I like, is that it really wasn't a trailer. It was definitely more of just one scene, and I think they showed that very, very well. I don't really need to see anything else for this movie, but I am very interested in this movie. I cannot wait for it. Without a doubt, it's probably going to be the first movie I see in theaters this year, because there hasn't really been anything that great so far, so I cannot wait for this movie, definitely. Let me know what you guys saw of this trailer. We'll see you guys for the next one. Alright guys, I just watched the trailer for Money Monster, and this really looks incredible, I have to say. Let me just start off. This has an incredible cast. I mean, you have George Clooney, Julia Roberts, Jack O'Connell, what's his name from The Affair? What's his name? I can't think of his name right now. You know who I'm talking about. The one that plays Noah, the reason I stopped watching that show. But, this really looks like something really interesting. I love how this entire movie is just them being held hostage. And I do think the trailer might have shown a bit too much, but this looks intense. It looks gritty. It looks real. And I believe this is based on a true story. So that definitely really does interest me. Jodie Foster's directing this, which I heard she isn't the best director, but I definitely think this could be something really great. I definitely am looking forward to Money Monster. Definitely looks very intense, and I am definitely looking forward to this movie. 2 movies with George Clooney in a row that I just reacted to, and they both look really, really great. Definitely looking forward to this, and yeah, I will see you guys for the next trailer. I got nothing for this one, guys. I really don't know what to say about this, honestly. I just watched the trailer for Meet the Blacks, and holy shit, it looks bad. I mean, I knew nothing about this. I knew nothing going into it. I'm like, what the fuck is Meet the Blacks? Just the title in general sounded really stupid, and it was so much worse than I thought it was going to be. First of all, if you guys notice, most of the jokes in the first half of this trailer are, oh, you're black. That's the joke, is that they're black and that no one else understands them because of that, and it seems that the purge only happens to those that are black. I can't really tell, but it looks really stupid. George Lopez, what are you doing in this? Like, seriously, why are you in this? Sucks that George Lopez can't be in a good movie. I don't think he's really done a good movie for years, honestly. But this looks so bad, honestly. If I had to make a list of what movies I think are going to be on my worst list for this year, oh, definitely this one will be there. And I'm definitely going to watch it because I know it's going to be terrible. But this looks like shit, I have to say. And it doesn't look funny. It looks, honestly, pretty racist, I have to say. I don't usually say, oh, that movie's racist. This looks racist. It really does. And not only does it not look funny, it doesn't look appealing. It doesn't look fun. It just looks really, really dumb and really boring, actually. I'm not looking forward to this at all. I mean, if you want to call it The Purge 3, that you could have done that, but, you know, they didn't do that because this is obviously making fun of it. So yeah, I have no interest in Meet the Blacks whatsoever. It has pretty much everything that's wrong in movies this trailer has, and I could go on and on about this, but I don't want to because I want to watch a better trailer, so I'm done talking about this. This movie looks like absolute shit, and I don't want to talk about it until it comes out. Alright guys, I just watched the Snowball trailer for The Secret Life of Pets, and I have to say, this might have lowered my initial excitement for this movie because the first trailer was so great. I love the first trailer. I think it was a really great first trailer, just exploring this world, seeing these pets interact. This trailer was really good. I do like Kevin Hart as Snowball. I like that he, you know, like bailed the two characters. I don't know their names yet, but the two characters, you know, out of jail. I think that's really cool. But some of the humor just doesn't really work, and some of it's very childish, and some of it I thought was just a bit over the top, I have to say, and I do think the trailer might have shown a bit too much, like showing how the pets all live in this one place. I don't really think we need to see that. So overall, this trailer definitely did lower my expectations for the movie. I expected to like this movie a lot more than I initially thought I was going to, and unfortunately, this trailer just didn't do it for me. Maybe the movie will be better, but this trailer, not the best way to promote this movie. Really not the best way, and I really was not as big as a fan of it as I thought I was going to be. But let's get to the next trailer. I believe there's only one trailer left, and I will see you guys for that. Okay, bye. Alright guys, so the last trailer I will be talking to you guys about today is for 10 Cloverfield Lane, and holy shit, talk about a trailer that just came out of nowhere. I mean, if you guys know, J.J. Abrams has been working on this for a while. He's tried to keep this very secret. He didn't want anyone to know this was connected to Cloverfield, and I have not seen Cloverfield. I know it's a found footage movie. I've heard most people say it's one of the best out there, so I probably will give it a watch before this, but this looks incredible. I mean, first of all, it looks like a home invasion movie. Then it turns into this, like, horror film. I mean, I honestly have no idea what this is going to be. The cast here looks amazing. John Goodman, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, and then whoever that other guy is. I cannot wait for this. This could be really, really great, honestly. I can't wait to see how this turns out. Definitely, this looks amazing. I had to rewatch this trailer quite a few times just to, just to see everything that was going on, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be a prequel. I'm pretty sure they're, like, going to set up, like, I don't know what Cloverfield is all about, but I know there's, like, clearly there's something out there, because when she tries to leave, it's like, no, 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 don't leave, but at the same time, you don't know, is John Goodman crazy or whatever, and that's kind of my thing. So there are a lot of things in this trailer that definitely make me very interested. I can't wait to see how this movie is going to be, and this trailer was just incredible. Also, the use of that song, the way it started off, like, really just, like, fun and, like, lighthearted, and then got really, like, gritty and intense, and then got really, like, creepy as it went on. I love that. I think that was fantastic, and just a great example of the use of almost no dialogue, except for that final line of, no, don't leave. That final line really, I think, shows that you can make a great trailer without having a lot of dialogue, and this one showed that perfectly. I cannot wait for this movie. I am definitely looking forward to it, and a great way to leave off of trailers, and hope you guys enjoyed this trailer. And I have one more. I do have an outro, so I will see you guys for that. Alright guys, before I end this video, I just want to say thank you for sticking with me this entire video. If you did watch this entire video, thank you. I know this video, I had to shoot it over multiple days. I started, like, last Wednesday, wanted to do it Friday, but then I got really sick. Like, I had a really bad fever, and I couldn't continue, so I finally continued again today, and that's why the video is finally up today. So I thank all of you for sticking with me. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys thought of all the trailers and the promos that I talked about. Some really great trailers, some really great promos, and I will see you guys in my next video, which will be for tonight's episode of Shameless, and I will see you guys for that. Okay, bye.